Virgo, hi. Welcome to your love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading, guys. This may or may not resonate with every Virgo watching this video. Alright, what's going on? Definitely there's this energy of an ending, a separation, a breakup, severing ties with someone, okay? But I do see a relationship coming in. There is a relationship coming in, okay? And you have the same thing on your mind, Virgo, because you have your 10 of Pentacles in your emotions. Now this could be money, this could be stability, security, but yeah, this is definitely someone that you're blocking out, okay? Someone who you're not say directly talking to, someone you're not seeing eye to eye, but you need to make a decision about them, okay? You know you want the stability with them, you want marriage with them, but you're not making a decision. Once this person is coming in with a relationship, okay, that's what you don't see in your environment here. But with the Three of Swords as the overall energy here, there's like a lot of heartache, a lot of heartbreak out here, okay? In the past, there was someone who you could be dealing with who was emotionally unavailable, someone who's very closed off, not wanting to be vulnerable, but just definitely someone who just made you chase, okay? I'm getting that energy of someone emotionally immature, okay? They just refuse to express themselves, but also someone who's not the best at expressing their emotions, okay? It's very hard for them to open up like that, but yeah, could be someone very bratty, someone who's very egoistic, okay? But yeah, someone who's just not very open to the idea of love, or they just don't know, they've never been in a relationship. In the current situation, we have the Chariot in reverse, okay, which is telling me that someone's not taking control of a situation, okay, which is why things are not moving forward. Things can move forward, okay, because there is this need to have a strong willpower and determination to get over the hurdles, okay, that this relationship has, but someone's just not taking control of that, okay? Someone's lacking the willpower. Someone's very hesitant on moving forward is what I'm getting. And the Queen of Wands in the near future here, so yeah, there is someone here who sees you as that very you know, they have a lot of passion for you, but this could be someone taking action towards you, or this is how they see you, but we'll see. Alright, let's clarify. Alright, clarify the Three of Swords here. Why is this the overall energy for Virgo? Why is the Three of Swords here as the overall energy for Virgo? The King of Swords in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So there was clearly a breakup here, like I said, right? Something was hurting you. You chose to end a situation with someone. You know, you were probably indecisive, but you saw things very clearly. You finally made a decision to release someone who was very cold, detached, icy, okay? But someone who was very bad at communication. Either this person was a liar, a cheater, or someone who just gave you a hard time communicating, okay? Could be dealing with someone very, very manipulative. But yeah, this was a very strong soul tie connection, okay? This was your soulmate, a very strong connection that you couldn't get rid of. That's why you were holding on to it very badly, okay? But you just let it go because you saw the reality for what it is. You finally addressed the situation and saw it for what it is, okay? Instead of living in denial, and you cut someone off. Looks like an air sign. Or they cut you off, okay? You know how the energies work, right? I just don't want to confuse myself, okay? So I'm just going to stick to the spread. Alright, what's the Chariot in reverse in the current situation? Five of Swords, World in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse. Someone's again sabotaging the connection, okay? This is someone who just pushes you away. They don't address their feelings. They're not true with themselves. They know what they want, but they tend to push it away only because they have this, it could be a childhood issue, okay? Or this could just be someone who, because of their own fears, okay, they push you away. They want this with you, but they're just scared. They're afraid that they may lose it, right? You know how it is, right? I just read something on Instagram. It was like, you're afraid of having love. You're afraid, you know, it's like that she'll hurt you. You're afraid that he'll hurt you. You're afraid they'll break your heart, okay? And that's one of the reasons why you tend to push love away, because once you have love, right, you know it can be taken away from you, right? So that's one of the reasons why you push it away even if you want it. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting here. So that's why someone wants to come towards you but they're not, which is why there is this, the separation is still there. Okay, and there's unfinished business because someone's still not learning their lessons. This could be the person you're dealing with, okay, or you, but someone's not learning their lessons. They tend to repeat the same pattern with you, okay, which is why you're not coming full circle with this person, and so that you can move to the next level with them. They're not realizing what they're damaging, okay, but yeah, their guards are up, you know. They tend to do this, and because they're doing this with the Six of Swords, I feel you're wanting to move away from them. Okay, you're wanting to. Distance could be another issue. Okay, distance could make it very tough for you guys to get together. Okay, but yeah, right now the reason why you guys are still not getting together is because this person is, again, they're not being able to address their real feelings for you. Okay, all right, they're lacking the willingness, you know, to make it happen, only because of their own, they're coming in their own way. That's all I can say. Why is the Queen of Wands here in the near future? What's the Queen of Wands? I think you're going to land up doing what you want to, what you're passionate about. I don't think you're going to wait for this person. No more chasing. Whether you chase them or not, but it's just like you're not going to chase. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Cups and the 5 of Wands here. Someone wants that happily ever after with you, okay? But they're very conflicted in their head. They see you as sexy, badass, sassy. You know, they see you as the one. They see you as someone who has a lot of suitors, okay? They're extremely passionate about you. You're the one that they want. You know, they know you got that, you got your shit together, okay? But the problem here is they're conflicted in their head because either this person doesn't see something that will work out realistically long term, or this person is just having a lot of doubts of if they can make things happen or not. The other thing I'm seeing is this could be someone who's more focused on their money, okay? But I just feel that there's a lack of new start here because this person is constantly in their head, okay? That's a lot of conflict in their head. Should I not? Should I not? Because they see you as the Queen of Wands here. They're like, I don't know if, you know, okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what. I just completely... Yeah, they just don't know if you're going to take them back or not, okay? A lot of intimidation by you. Sorry about that pause. I just... But yeah, they want this happily ever after you in the near future, okay? They do. But they're just not sure if you're going to be up for it or not, okay? Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a lot of self-doubt. I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if, you know, it's going to be like a missed opportunity, okay? What's the Two of Swords here? This is how you see yourself. What's the Two of Swords? You see yourself as in living in denial, okay? You're just not addressing the situation. Okay. 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Swords. Babe, you want this with this person, okay? You do. You want something long term. You want commitment. You do. You want to marry this person. But you're hiding your feelings. You're being deceptive. You're not being very honest about what you feel with this person, okay? You're just hiding your feelings, your intentions. You're just trying to get away with it, okay? You feel you can hide your feelings and get away with it, and that's what you're doing. You're being an escapist, okay? You're not putting in the work. You could have been putting in 100% once, you know, once upon a time you just like put in your all to make this work out, but now it's like, you know what, things are just not working in your favor, and you're just not seeing something coming into fruition, okay? And now you're lacking the motivation to invest anything more into this situation. With the 8 of Swords here, I feel you're stuck on them. So you're stuck on them, you know, you can't move on, you want to marry them, you want this long-term thing with them, okay? But you're hiding your feelings, you're keeping your feelings to yourself, okay? You're going to try and show them that you don't really give a shit, whereas you do give a shit. But again, you're not even going to put in the effort. What's the Two of Cups? In your environment, what you don't see coming is the Two of Cups. This person's coming in with a relationship. What's the Two of Cups? Clarify the Two of Cups, please. One more card. Stop it. We have the King of Cups, the Hangman in reverse, and the Ten of Swords. This is someone who you had an ending with, okay? Something that ended badly. You could have felt very backstabbed, betrayed, cheated by this person, okay? This person has a lot of love for you, for sure, okay? But this is the King of Cups here. Someone who's not the best at expressing their emotions, you know? They're very mature, okay? Very understanding. Someone who's an empath, okay? But very mature, very compassionate, but they're just not the best, okay? So they will love you to the moon and back, but you won't even know it because they're very good at hiding it. Someone who's mastered their emotions. So yeah, the person you felt betrayed by, okay? That's what's coming in. This person is trying to see things from your point of view. They're finally, this person has had enough information. They've done a lot of research. They've had a lot of downloads, okay, about this relationship while this relationship was on a pause, okay? And they're getting out of that stagnation mode and they're wanting to take action towards you. And what they're coming in with you is with the Two of Cups. So this person, you have a relationship coming in. You do. They see things from your point of view, okay? Of course, they're very hurt with the Ten of Swords here. Maybe they feel backstabbed, betrayed, and cheated by you. Whatever it is, okay? Take it how it resonates. But yeah, they love you. They want you. And there is this connection coming in for you. And something, and the Two of Cups is not just them, right? It's you. So both of you, right? You love them as much as they love you. We already see that here. But you're just trying to, whatever, manipulate your feelings and trying to ignore your feelings, you know, and put them in the back burner. Because you don't want to put in the work if they're not putting in the work. It's very clear on your side. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? Why is the Page of Swords in reverse here as the outcome? See, still stalking, spying, but no communication. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? Give me one more card. The Page of Swords in reverse. Strength in reverse with the King of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords. There is still that energy of a lot of pain, okay? Someone's still not being able to heal from the separation. It's still hurting someone, okay? There's this lingering heartbreak, heartache, separation, okay? So the separation still maintains in the outcome here, okay? And that's only because this person is just not sure if they can make it happen with you. They don't have enough confidence, okay? A lot of self-doubt, negative self-talk is what I'm getting here. They're very nervous, you know? They're not taking action. Very nervous. This person knows they need to, they're very hesitant on taking action, okay? They're running on fumes right now. They're nervous, scared to take action. They're lacking the courage. Could be someone who's very egoistic, okay? It doesn't have to be, but King of Wands reverse, Strength in reverse, maybe. Maybe someone's operating more from the ego. They're hurting. They're hurting as shit. But still, they will choose not to open their mouth. They will choose not to take action towards you. This person knows they need to make that big, brave, bold move towards you. You know, and they need to take the leadership role out here in the relationship. But Three of Swords, yes, someone feels cheated or there's a third party situation out here. Again, the third party, I don't like to say third party as like very quickly. But Three of Swords is a third party situation. Third party can be anything. It cannot be only a romantic involvement. Person, place, thing, situation, emotion, belief system, anything that's coming between you and the person you're dealing with externally. All right. So yeah, don't worry about that. But that's something that's stopping this person from coming towards you. And to me, it looks like with the Ten of Swords, this person's overthinking. You know, this person puts themselves as the victim out here. That's what's happening here. They're over-exhausting themselves. Five of Wands, too much conflict, you know, too much conflict. Either there's interference of too many people between you guys, or then this is just someone here who knows that there's a lot of fighting, a lot of drama involved if they want to make things happen with you. Ten of Cups, for sure, granted, they want this with you, okay? Two of Cups, they love you. So yeah, but are they ready to fight for this? Are they ready to step up the game? I don't know. I don't know for now. But at least from the 18 to the 14, doesn't look like they're manning up or womaning up for now. Okay? That's what I have for you. Hope this resonates. If it does, please leave your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.